Hey there, friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage today, doing a little bit of goofing around, and we actually have a cold and windy day going outside, and so we're going to keep it inside and do a little bit of goofing around. I already did a little bit of plinking out here, but I wanted to do a quick video for you guys on this new knife sharpening system that I just picked up. You guys have seen me, I've actually showed you this on the channel, using my DMT diamond hones to sharpen my blades, and I can do a pretty good job of getting a good edge on the blades with these, but I really wanted to try to get a little bit better, and always looking to improve. So what I ended up picking up was this Worksharp sharpener system, and this is the deluxe model. They do have a standard model that doesn't come in this hard case, and it only comes with one set of abrasives. That's the main reason I chose the deluxe, is so I could get the uh, extra sets of abrasives that give you a lot more flexibility in what you're doing. I do have my above the tabletop camera going here, and I'm going to bring you up here to show you what's inside the box here. So let's start with the base itself. So this is a pretty nice little semi-rigid case, a little flexible, but it's pretty hard. So we have the base part for starters, and then you have the upright, and the upright has an adjustment for your angle of your blade. I've been running it right about 20 degrees. Seems pretty good for these pocket knives. So you click that into the base, and so now we're ready with the base. So the next piece is actually our clamp that we're going to clamp our blade into, and then that locks into this front piece here where you can spin the blade back and forth. And then up in the top of the case is a little tray that holds all of our abrasives. It does come with some nice instructions. So now our different choices of abrasives are, so this one we won't be using. I'll talk about this one first. So this one's very coarse. Got a 220 very coarse, and then a 320 coarse, and then a 400. Now this is the abrasive set they send with the standard version, I believe, and I just didn't think I would be satisfied with the edge that I would get out of just a 400. So the deluxe ends up coming with this one as well, which starts out at 600 and then goes to 800, and then you flip it around again and you're at a ceramic honing, very fine honing blade. So we're going to start out with this one, but then finally it comes with this third one that has a leather strap piece in there that's already impregnated with abrasive, and also this little round ceramic rod where you can use to touch up a serrated blade. So we'll get into that one in a little bit. Let me set that off to the side. So now come in with our actual work system here. So you want to take this guy here, and the clamp is already loosened up enough. So we want to get our blade centered in between these two jaws here. There's some rubber pads in there that actually clamp down on the blade very nicely. So you want to have your edge of your blade kind of centered on this, in this clamp, and as close as possible have this little front edge here kind of parallel with the edge of your blade. Doesn't have to be perfect to do a good job, but then you just snug that down in there. So now I'll show you a little trick here. So this little white tab here, you want that to be up to start off with, and then install your blade so that your handles going off to the right, because it'll only rotate one way. It'll rotate 180 degrees, but you push in from the back here, then you rotate it, and you can get to the other side of the blade. If you install it backwards, it won't go the other way. So you want to be able to flip it back and forth to do your sharpening. So now we're going to take our stone, and there's a little ball here on the rod here, and it goes up into this little upright here, and it has a magnet that locks it in place. So now you want to take, I'm starting out with 600. You want to take your stone and set it on the blade and work your way up. And I've been using this blade for a couple weeks now on my job, and I haven't sharpened it yet, so it was ready to be sharpened. It wasn't super dull, but you don't want to pull on, you want to push in and rotate. But it was ready to be. That's why I didn't go with those coarser ones, because it wasn't in terrible shape. If you have a blade that has a lot of nicks in it, you might need to go with those coarser stones for starters. Flip her back around, take a few more passes with the 600. So now for years, I only had this DMT with a 400 and a 600 grit abrasives, and I was able to get beautiful sharp edges just using those. But I do like that this system has some finer grit, so you can actually do a stropping. Let's flip her back around one more time and just make sure we didn't get a burr on there. So now you take your stone here and flip it around to 800 and start doing your 800. Flip it around again. One little trick that they showed on the Worksharp videos that they have is you take a Sharpie, you can color the edge of the blade that you're sharpening on, if you're wondering if you're at the right angle, and then you can come in and start doing your passing, and you could see where you're if you're only removing the Sharpie on the very outside edge, you know your angle is a little bit too high. If you're not touching the actual edge, but you're only removing the Sharpie from the top of the silver part of the edge there, then your angle's too low. But I'm actually pulling that whole Sharpie mark right off, so I am in really good shape there as far as my angle goes. So this is the Ozark Trail knife that everybody's all in a tizzy about. It has the D2 steel blade. All right, let me just inspect what I'm doing here before I move on to finer grits. Just make sure there's no glinting, no dead spots still. No, it looks really good. So now we can move on to our finest stone, which is the ceramic, and just take a few passes with that to kind of put a final hone on the blade, and then we'll actually move over to the leather strop and hopefully make it really nice. Okay, So now we pull that one out. I'm going to just set it over there. Come in with our tip again, lock that up into there. Now with the leather strop, you only want to work away from the blade. If you work into the blade, you're going to cut that leather and you're going to ruin it. So you only want to pull away from the edge. Flip it over, and again, and all that's doing is that little bit of abrasive that's on this will take that any last little burrs out of that edge. Okay, so now let's loosen our thumb wheel here, and I'm going to set this off to the side. There's a little chunk of paper. This one's got some BB holes in it, but it seems pretty sharp to me. Some people do that a lot better than I do. Let's this is really fine paper here. But you can see I'm not very good at cutting the paper. Let's all right, let's do the redneck sharpness test. And we're getting some hairs there without too much effort. So there you go. That is really nice. So I like a nice, doesn't have to be like razor blade sharp, but that one is pretty sharp. So, and like I said, I did sharpen this one up the other day using this system, and it's still nice and sharp as well. But I really like these I really like these Ozark trail knives. They're really pretty nice. They flip out nice. But there you go. That is the Worksharp Deluxe. So they do have like a Worksharp Pro that's quite a bit more expensive than this, but I really didn't see much need in that. I'll bring you back over here to eye level. Well, I hope you guys were able to glean something out of this. I think it's a really good product, and it seems to do a nice job. Makes a nice edge, and I've actually, so that one didn't turn out my best effort. The maybe the D2 steel is a little bit tougher, and I got to work at it a little bit more. But the white one, again, that's just listed as stainless steel. Who knows what it really is? But that one sharpened really quickly, and it's held an edge very well as well. So that's a fantastic knife. But I'll have this system in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in checking it out. It is a pretty cool product, and I think it'll help out a lot. A lot of people don't know what angle to hold those blades at and everything, and this takes the guesswork out of that. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.